What's up, guys? My name is Adrienne. Welcome back to my channel. So as the title suggests, I'm finally sitting down ready to film my July TBR. With that being said, I have been in a reading slump, which is one of the reasons why it's taking me so long to sit down and film this, because right now I have no idea what I want to read. Everything that I'm starting, it's like, okay, it's just a book. Like, there's nothing wrong with the book. It's me. Like, hello, I'm the problem. It's me. But instead of using my traditional TBR jar, I thought it would be interesting to use these trope cards that I have. I have a pretty large stack of them. So I thought, you know, for July, let's switch some things up. Let's pull some trope cards and find the book that matches the trope. Hopefully that makes sense. Some things that I will say that I definitely plan on reading is I am going to a book signing the end of this month. And two books that are on my TBR as like my must reads for the signing is I finally want to get to Psychotic Obsession, since I will be meeting Lee Rivers. And I also want to read Dear Reader by Tate James. This is my first Tate James book. And spoiler alert, I am 60% into this book. It is a Why Choose College mystery, I guess dark-ish romance. I'm having a good time with it. I will say that I was not aware that this is a trilogy, and the second book isn't even out at the time of filming. I do believe, though, it comes out in 2 weeks, so I could probably be caught up in this series by the time I meet her, but we'll see. We will see. It depends on how the first book ends. I've heard that it ends on a huge cliffhanger, and you're going to immediately want to go to the second book. So we will see. But those are two books that I'm definitely reading for the month of July. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's pick some trope cards and find some books. Okay, card number 1. A hockey romance. So I never started this series. It's a dark hockey romance. I've been wanting to read it. So I'm going to pick Shattered Obsession by Tina Spencer. I know that I believe the 4th book comes out in a few days, but I've never read this series, and it says that it's best if you read it in order, even though I kind of want to skip to book 4. We're not going to do that. We're going to start with book 1. The Stalker. So for the Stalker romance trope, I had to dig deep on my Goodreads to be read list, but I did find Compulsion by Julia Sykes. The tagline for this says, I've been watching her, wanting her, stalking her. This is a trilogy. Why can't I find a standalone? But I digress. I am excited to read this. I think I saw this on like TikTok somewhere, and I immediately added it to my Goodreads. So I'm excited. So far, so good. I do notice that I'm picking dark romance, where I have been saying I wanted to like branch out. So maybe the next trope, I will get something light and sunshiny and maybe summer vibes. Let's see. All right. Okay, I can make this light and sunshiny. Grumpy Sunshine. The new Allie Hazelwood Grumpy Sunshine. No, not really. It's kind of age gappy. Okay, one thing I will say with doing the trope cards, you really have to work and do research for the books that you're going to end up picking. So for Grumpy Sunshine, I'm going to read My Favorite Kidnapper by Melanie Moreland. I have read this author in the past. This cover, do you see this cover? It's so cute. I think she's a baker and he's her boss. I could be totally wrong about that. I do know she's a baker, because when I met this author, she literally gives you a recipe card that was part of the swag, which I thought was adorable. Even though it does have the word kidnapper in it, I do know that it is like light and sunshiny. It's not a dark romance. So I'm picking this one up. We have picked 3 cards. Let's pick 3 more. Another good shuffle. Okay. Paranormal romance. I've been in my paranormal bag, so let's go to my Goodreads. Okay, nobody should be surprised with the book that I'm going to pick for paranormal romance. It's the second book in a series that I started. I always talk about the first book. So I'm going to be reading The Devil and His Goddess by Silver Michaela. It's a paranormal demon rock band romance. I ate the first book up, gave it 5 stars. So I'm going to continue in the series and read the second book for that. I'm really liking the Trope cards, I will admit. All right, 2 more. I can't really shuffle cards, so this is the best that I got. All right. One of my favorite tropes, billionaire romance. Say less. I'm trying to pick a billionaire romance that's not a mafia romance, just in case a good mafia romance comes up. Would Bourbon and Proof be considered billionaire? I mean, I know it's small town romantic suspense, but they own a distillery. Like, don't they have billions? Okay. Let me not cheat. Okay, so even though I know that this is not, the billionaire trope is not the main trope in this book, it does have the billionaire trope because he is a billionaire. And I'm going to be reading King of Envy by Anna Wong. I feel like I'm going to love this book, but because I have been really slumpy and this is a thick one, I've been very hesitant, but I'm going to buckle down and focus. And since I have heard that this book is like, if you love Alex and Christian, then you're going to love the MMC in this one. And those are my 2 favorite Anna Wong male characters. So why not? All right, so this is our last pull. I promise it's not rigged. A mafia romance. The cards were so good to me. Okay, I was going to read a mafia romance anyway, but I think I have been neglecting Jagger Cole's new series, and I think he's already released like the 4th book in this series, and I've only read the first one. Or do I like read, you know, mafia is so hard because at any time I can start a good mafia romance. But pick something that's on audio because quite a few of the cards that I picked, I don't have the audiobook, so I'm gonna have to read them on my Kindle unless I buy the audiobooks or try to get them from my library. So mafia romance book that I'm gonna pick up for this, since I do own the audiobook for, is Sinners Condemned. This is the 2nd book in the Sinners Anonymous series. I'm very excited to start this because I've talked about this book on my channel before. Everyone is like, this is the book to read. This duet is Chef Kiss. You will love it. 5 stars. And I need 5-star energy. So let's go over what we've picked based on the trope cards. So for the hockey romance, we're going to be reading Shattered Obsession by Tina Spencer. The stalker card, we're going to be reading Compulsion by Julia Sykes. So for Grumpy Sunshine, we're going to read My Favorite Kidnapper by Melanie Moreland. Paranormal romance, we're going to read The Devil and His Goddess by Silver Michaela. Billionaire romance, we're going to read King of Envy by Anna Wong. And the last one, a mafia romance, we're going to read Sinners Condemned by Sam Sketcher. I'm very excited with the books that I picked based on the trope cards. If you've made it to the end of this video and you want to let me know, leave me a cookie emoji for My Favorite Kidnapper by Melanie Moreland. She's a baker. I love cookies. Let's do this. As always, guys, I hope you're having a good day, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.